This 2019 video was deleted in 37 minutes, but we saved it. BTS's old dorm had a locked floor even staff couldn't enter until a janitor leaked these photos. They found song lyrics predicting COVID and a contract signed in something that wasn't ink. Hybe paid $13 million to silence producers who heard the unreleased version of On. When armies decoded the symbols, Big Hit released 7 solo albums in 7 weeks. Was that a distraction? Their military return is in 427 days. Too precise? For 200 years, treasure hunters have dug here. But every attempt ends in disaster. They found human bones, 16th century tools, and a stone with mysterious symbols. Files reveal the U.S. military secretly drilled here, then abruptly left. Divers saw this in 2010. But the tunnel collapsed before proof surfaced. Locals say they took something and sealed the pit with concrete. 6 people have died searching. What's really down there? June 30th, 1908. A blast 1,000 times stronger than Hiroshima. But no crater. What really caused it? Imperial scientists knew it wasn't a meteor. These hidden reports prove it. 800 square kilometers of trees fell in a circle, but zero impact debris. Impossible for space rockets. Declassified FBI files linked to TESLA's experiments. Was this a weapon test? The answer froze in Siberian ice. January 15th, 1947. A woman's body is found in Los Angeles. But this wasn't just a murder. It was a performance. Elizabeth Short, 22 years old. Her body was drained of blood and cut with surgical precision. The killer washed her skin, posed her body, and even sent pieces to newspapers. He taunted the police with letters, signed the Black Dahlia Avenger, over 50 confessions, but the killer never found. Rumors say a famous director knew the truth, but the evidence disappeared. August 15th, 1977. A radio signal from space, so powerful it couldn't be natural. The astronomer circled "Wow" in red, but the signal never repeated. Declassified files reveal we sent a reply and then buried the evidence. Scientists say it came from a star 1,500 light years away. But stars don't transmit codes. Why was the telescope dismantled? And what did they hear in response? The truth is in the static. She woke up speaking this, but nobody on Earth knows it. Doctors confirmed. 8-year-old Emily suddenly spoke fluent Proto-Indo-European, a language dead for 4,000 years. Declassified files show 17 similar cases, all children, all forgotten within 48 hours. Then archaeologists found this, with the exact same words she spoke. The recordings were erased, the doctors transferred, and Emily, she doesn't remember anything. Tap here if you've ever woken up knowing something you shouldn't. Taylor's been hiding this since 2016, and it just leaked. This isn't in her Rhode Island house, but under a Nashville parking lot she owns anonymously. Contractors found recordings that change lyrics based on who listens. The FBI took them in 3 hours. Her staff must sign this clause. Never speak of the basement stairs that go the wrong direction. When fans asked about the symbols, she smiled and sang, "I'm the puzzle you can't solve." Her next album drops in 13 days. Coincidence? This town stopped moving in 1938, but the clocks keep ticking. June 11th, 1938. A Welsh mining village froze mid-meal. Food still warm, cigarettes still burning. Clocks work perfectly, milk never sours. But touch anything, and it crumbles to dust. Military tests proved. Radiation levels spike if you stay past midnight, and some hear children laughing. Photographers swear the statues change position, but the government denies everything. Would you spend one night there? These weird tiles appeared in 20 cities, and no one knows who put them there. The message talks about resurrecting dead on Jupiter. Some say it's a cult or alien code. The FBI investigated, but March 8th, 2014. Flight MH370 vanishes. But these clues were hidden from you. The black box was found, yet its data was never released. Why? Radar shows the plane turned back, then flew for 7 more hours. Washed up parts were burned. But the fire started inside the cabin. The truth is underwater, and they don't want it found. 9 hikers, 9 mysterious deaths. And these KGB files prove something unnatural happened here. Their skin was burnt, but their clothes were untouched. How? Page 37 mentions anomalous light phenomena. Page 91 was burned. Locals saw lights. The CIA called it a failed Soviet weapon. What weapon melts eyes? This facility was abandoned 3 days after the incident. Coincidence? This tunnel was supposed to be for cars, but workers heard scream. Boring company patents show this tunnel goes 3 times deeper than claimed, straight into a classified military zone. Ex-employees say they hauled up non-human alloys. Then SpaceX suddenly got DARPA contracts. Satellite photos reveal nightly deliveries, always between 3:33 and 3:37 a.m. When asked directly, Elon smiled and said, "Some tunnels are better left undug. Tap if you'd risk one look inside." This photo was supposed to be burned, but one cop sneaked it out. November 1950. Police arrested a man speaking perfect 21st century English with this in his pocket. Scientists confirmed the alloy didn't exist yet. The microchips, 50 years ahead of time. Declassified files show he predicted 9/11, COVID, and Bitcoin, then vanished from custody. The guards swore the door was locked, but his last words were, "They're coming back for me. Would you want to know the future?" In 1872, this ship was found drifting with no crew on board. What happened? Food was still warm, valuables untouched, but every person vanished. The captain's last entry was normal, then silence. Some say it was a sea monster or a portal to another dimension. The truth, even 150 years later, no one knows. Ronaldo's knee was never human, and this leaked X-ray proves it. Doctors measured his recovery at 3 times human capacity. The 2014 scans show titanium fibers where ligaments should be. Real Madrid built a €20 million cryo chamber, but security logs show he entered alone every full moon. Juventus added special insurance after his pupil stayed rectangular to you for 72 hours post-surgery. When fans asked about his robotic focus, he grinned. Only God knows. And maybe NASA. His son turns 13 next year. Notice the number?